The Fixer, Episode 2. The Journalist Who Didn't Disappear. The Fixer stood beneath a flickering streetlight outside an abandoned train station, his coat soaked through. In his hand was a photograph, a woman with sharp eyes and a fearless smile. Elena Ward, the journalist who was supposed to be dead, or missing, or vanished, depending on who you asked. But the Fixer had learned something important in his line of work. People rarely disappear. They are usually erased. And someone had worked very hard to erase Elena Ward. But the Fixer had followed a trail of lies across the city. And tonight he was about to learn the truth. The station was silent. As the Fixer walked inside, his footsteps echoing across the empty platform. Then he heard it, a voice behind him. Soft, calm, but cautious. Did anyone follow you? The Fixer didn't turn immediately. 3 cars tried, he said. None of them made it past the bridge. A pause, then the voice said, "Good." T turned, and there she was. Elena Ward, alive, tired, and very, very afraid. Elena stepped out of the shadows. "You're not easy to find," she said. The Fixer shrugged slightly. "That's the idea." She studied him for a moment. "You're not what I expected, and you're supposed to be missing." She smiled faintly. "I staged that." The Fixer's eyes narrowed. "You faked your disappearance." "I had to," she said. "They tried to kill me." The Fixer leaned against a rusted pillar. "Who did?" Elena hesitated. Then she said a name whispered in dark corners of power. A name most people thought was only a rumor. The architect. Elena pulled a small flash drive from her pocket. She said, "Is why they want me dead." The Fixer didn't touch it. "What's on it?" "Financial records." She swallowed. "Secret payments. To quit. Millions of dollars moving through shell companies and offshore accounts." The Fixer remained silent, so she continued. "Politicians, judges, corporate executives, all connected. All being paid by the same network." The Fixer finally asked the question that mattered, and the network answers too. Elena looked directly at him. "The architect." Her voice grew quieter. "I didn't know how big it was at first. I thought it was corruption, maybe bribery. But then I found the pattern." Her hands trembled slightly. "Hey, these people weren't just influencing the city. They were running it. Every election, every contract, every investigation." The Fixer frowned. "So you dug deeper?" "Yes, and that's when they tried to kill you." She nodded slowly. "They broke into my apartment. Atea, I barely made it out alive." She looked at him carefully. "They're watching everything. Phones, emails, cameras. The only way to survive was to disappear." The Fixer studied her face. You didn't call me just to tell me this." "No." She took a slow breath. "I called you because I found something else. Something bigger." "What?" Lena stepped closer, lowering her voice. "I know who the architect is." For the first time that night, the Fixer looked surprised. "That's impossible. That's what I thought. But I followed the money. And the trail leads to someone powerful, someone untouchable, someone the entire city trusts." Suddenly a loud metallic clang echoed through the station. Both of them froze. The Fixer's instincts kicked in immediately. He moved toward the edge of the platform and scanned the darkness. "Did you bring anyone?" he whispered. "No." The lights flickered again, then footsteps, somewhere above them. The Fixer's voice dropped. "They found us." Elena's face went pale. "How?" He looked at the flash drive in her hand. "Because whatever you discovered, someone is willing to kill for it." The footsteps were getting closer, slow, deliberate, professional. The fixer grabbed Elena's arm. We need to move. But the architect, you can tell me later. The sound of a gun being cocked echoed from the staircase. A voice called out from the shadows. Calm, cold. You should have stayed hidden, Ms. Ward. The fixer pushed Elena behind him. Then he whispered one word. Run. Gunfire exploded through the empty station, and somewhere in the darkness, someone was hunting them. Elena Ward had uncovered the truth about the architect. But the deeper the fixer dug into the city's secrets, the more dangerous the truth became, 'cause someone had already been sent to silence them, and that someone never missed. Next episode, The Fixer, Episode 3, The Black Ledger.